Welcome back to the Rich Eisen Show. You enjoy his work as Baxter on the TV show Mom on CBS, and for many years as Badger on Breaking Bad. We've got Matt Jones here in studio. Good to see you, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
Does the Bears season want to make you turn back to the Blue Meth? What do you got?
Man.
What do you think?
It was rough yesterday. This is the worst day to come on this show.
No, it's not.
I was so angry yesterday. I was tweeting terrible things.
We noticed.
It's just so infuriating for so many reasons. And the biggest reason, to be honest, is it's Jay Cutler.
You're pointing the finger at Cutler.
It is. We have rearranged the deck chairs on the Titanic for so long, and it's been a long time. And the iceberg is Jay Cutler. That's what it is.
Well, but he's got more talent as a quarterback that you have not seen at the position.
Sure.
When he came to Chicago, everybody was saying, this is the guy, finally. The Bears finally have a quarterback with tons of talent. And yesterday, by the way, when Matthew Stafford threw the touchdown pass to Golden Tate, he passed Bobby Lane's record for most career touchdowns as a Lion, leaving right now two teams. I don't know where the other one is, but I'm just mentioning for this purpose of this. Sid Luckman still holds the Bears record for career touchdowns.
Yeah, like 100 years ago?
Right. So here's Cutler. But yet you point the finger at Jay.
It's, you know what it is? It's, okay, players watch game tape, right?
Yeah.
Players watch tons of game tape now. And when a play is over, like I think they watch it for another 3 or 4 seconds, right?
Sure.
So Cutler makes a bad pass. He walks over and he pouts on his way to the sideline. Oh, boy. Or he points at somebody else or he's yelling at somebody else. He never does this. That was my bad.
Right.
Never does that. Everyone else does it. Peyton Manning does it. Drew Brees does it. Tom Brady does it. They say it's my fault in some way. So as long as he never does that, he's never going to be a leader. I don't care how much talent he has, because how hard you can throw it doesn't win you a football game.
But defensively is where they lost that game.
Sure,
yesterday.
yeah, defensively is terrible, but we're really,
I don't even bring
bad.
that up. But Brandon Marshall, when he went off last week, what was your take on that? Were you one of those people that said, good on him, he's at least trying to take something over?
Yes, he's at least being a vocal leader of the team, because there isn't any. He has to stand up and, be a leader. I've heard from numerous sources. I've never met Jay Cutler.
Okay.
But he is not quite the guy that you want to.
Who are these? Can you give me the periphery of the sources, man? Are there people here in the Los Angeles community who may have met him? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Here, I'll give you one Jay Cutler story that I love.
Okay.
Oh man.
Is this safe for work?
Sure. Yeah, it's safe for work. Fantastic. There's a guy that went to Vanderbilt. He's in a casino in Vegas. Goes into the bathroom. He's taking a piss. Finishes, washing his hands. Cutler comes in behind him. He's taking a piss behind him. The guy goes, "Hey, I'm a Vanderbilt alumni. Just want to say I'm a really big fan."
Yeah.
And Jay Cutler goes, don't care."
No, he did not.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's Jay Cutler.
What?
Yeah. I get noticed sometimes on the street.
How about in the men's room, though? How about in the men's room? Men's room,
tons of times.
But I know that. But
in a drunken bar.
That's freaky, though.
It is. While you're pissing, sometimes.
Yes. Right.
But you still go, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm finished.
Yeah.
You don't scream, don't care.
What happens in the men's bathroom in Vegas doesn't stay in the men's bathroom
Clearly not.
in Vegas.
No, I'm sorry.
So you're saying that saying that is a window into somebody's soul that leads to a 3-5 start in the 2014 National Football League.
Absolutely. I am terrified that Jay Cutler is the person that we all think he actually is. You know what I mean? The guy that you see all over, where the camera's too close nowadays. And we can read people for the most part. And the guy that you think he might be, I think that's who he is. And that's terrifying.
Well, I guess we could tell our booking staff to stop chasing Jay Cutler after he's heard this interview.
It's a lost co-star.
Oh man,
that's right. Chris Law, you were on an episode of The League, which is, by the way, this show is going to be guest hosted on Friday by Jeff Schaefer, the executive producer, co-executive producer with his wife Jackie of The League. So you've worked with Jake. We have somebody who's worked with Jake.
Yeah,
Cutler.
we're practically like pals with him. Not really. No, we did one scene. I'm in it for 7 seconds, maybe 12. And off camera, he was just quiet. Wasn't very, engaging. Nothing wrong with that. His wife was there. His family's there. Their son was part of the show because the Cutlet is in it.
Yeah.
So he was quiet and reserved, kind of held back. Once he found out I worked at NFL Media too, and he thought maybe I was media, he got even quieter.
Oh boy.
So-
So here's the deal: is that it's a bye week. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a bye week. You can collect yourself. You're not 1-7 like say the Jets. Okay, you're 3-5. You collect yourselves. You get Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. You throw records out when those things happen, right? Up in Green Bay. 4-5. Maybe you start on a run. You don't see that one coming?
No, I don't. I really
boy.
don't. I'm a pragmatist.
How are your dogs taking it? Let's put it that way.
My dogs?
Yeah, I think we've. How are they?
you have a picture of my
yeah, I
dog?
think we have pictures of your dogs.
Yeah, they wear Bears gear. They don't care.
There they are.
Nice.
Who are you looking at right here?
Ernest Hemingway is the Jack
The sweatered
Russell.
one in the Ditka sweater.
Yeah, and Hank Williams is the one wearing. I think
Senior or junior?
Well, let's hope it's
Hank Williams
Senior.
Senior.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay, yeah,
I want my dog to drink himself to death.
Oh man.
No, I don't know.
I feel like
as
I
a
should-
Bears fan, it's just really hard because the fact is, our defense is terrible and it used to be great.
Yeah.
I think that Rod Marinelli saw the writing on the wall
Yes.
and left. They wanted him to stay, and now he's doing a great
Yeah,
job.
in Dallas.
Man, he's great in Dallas.
I know he's
Lamar
lighting
Houston,
it up.
ACL.
Yeah, and the Lamar Houston play.
Well, breaking news, Rich.
Yeah,
Torn
but
ACL.
he did tear his
he's
ACL.
out for the season.
Oh,
Yeah, well, he was
celebrating a touchdown, a sack of Brady
he was a Raider.
up, down 25. He celebrated it as a Raider. Yeah, I mean this is
That's
sort of
that's what the Raiders do.
this is
right?
sort of a microcosm of the Bears.
Yep.
October.
Yep, that's what we do.
There's a Grammatica type moment.
There it
I
is.
got to feel for him that he blew his ACL out doing that.
Yeah.
I feel like I should move on from the Bears. That I'm
Yeah,
depressing
please,
you too
please,
much.
please.
Breaking Bad. How awesome was that? We
was okay.
Yeah,
It was
I know.
fine.
Well, we had Vince Gilligan in studio for our opening show, and it's remarkable the hold that show has on people on Twitter, people everywhere. What was it like from your position?
It
being part of
was
that show.
honestly nobody really watched it for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then it caught on like wildfire, like in 2010, 2011, right around there, and it got really crazy, really fast, to where I couldn't be in public without someone screaming meth at me,
Yeah.
or badger, or asking me for meth. They ask me for meth a lot. I don't actually sell meth. That's basically my life.
So you got that going for you.
Yeah, I got that going.
Which is
for me.
nice.
I'm not making that kind of money. No, it was amazing. It was really, really. It was just. In Hollywood, there are very few things that actually turn into great things.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
That's profound,
Where you
man.
get a job and you're like, oh, this is going to be great. It usually isn't. But Breaking Bad turned out to be incredible.
Now, when Vince was here, he mentioned about how Aaron Paul, he was thinking of killing off
Yeah.
Jesse Pinkman in season 1
Yeah.
and didn't.
Yeah.
And how Bryan Cranston would always mess with Aaron Paul
Yeah.
every time a script came out, going, "Oh, I'm just looking at this. Sorry to tell you." Did you ever have that fear about your character?
No, I actually said to Vince, I was like, can you kill me? Like, season 5, I want to survive to the end, obviously, but I have some,
Which you
some
did.
brutal death. And he's like, no, we love you too much to see you die. And I was like, okay. I kind of wanted to
gotta
get
get-
shot in the head.
Right.
But no, I was actually there when Aaron found out, when Vince told Aaron that they were going to maybe kill him. It was when we were shooting my first episode in season 1, and they had already decided they're not going to kill Aaron. But Aaron was pretty upset.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my God, I could have lost my." He had no idea. It was really funny, actually.
But you had a crucial scene in the final episode. I don't want to give away too much. 'Cause
Sure.
it's a spoiler alert. But
Yeah.
I mean, you were a part of the final episode
Yeah.
in a crucial scene in that. It just blew me away, man. It really did. And you're great at it.
Thanks.
You're great in it, great at it.
Thank you.
And now you're doing something completely different
Yes,
on
I'm
CBS.
a
You're doing
sitcom,
Mom.
yeah.
That is being showrun by another future fill-in host of this program, Nick Bakay,
Yeah.
who's a huge Bills fan.
Yeah.
Humongous Bills fan.
I mean, good on him, right? Kyle Orton.
That's right. Your Kyle Orton is
My
5
Kyle
and 3
Orton.
for them.
That big old weird greasy mustache is doing great. It's great for him. Oh man.
Are you fantasy too? Are you playing fantasy?
I do. I'm in 3 leagues.
3 of them.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Are you in one with Nick?
I am in one with Nick. We have a mom show league, and he's doing terrible.
So does Allison Janney have a team?
No, she's not.
He hasn't
into
reached
it.
the Allison Janney level of things?
That's not,
No?
Allison could not care less.
She really couldn't.
No,
huh?
she couldn't.
Okay, scratch that off the
she's
book.
way
You did-
too
No, but we
fun.
can have her in here
Yeah,
talking
she
about
would come in.
West Wing and
Absolutely.
all sorts of good stuff.
She's cool.
yeah, love
Yeah.
to talk to her.
She doesn't care about football.
How's Nick doing in that one?
Nick is doing terrible. He's doing terrible. He's phoning it in. You know what I mean? He really
He's running
is.
a show.
He's running a show. I'm doing terrible too, so it's fine.
What's the name of your team? Is that safe for work?
That league, I'm the Glendale Gallerias.
The Glendale Gallerias.
Yeah, it's a mall in Glendale.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
I went into an Apple store
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I met a guy who was in a full, just standing next to me,
Yeah.
just talking me up. Not like, not like Jay Cutler, but I was in public, and the guy looks at me and he asks me a question, and I turn to him, and he's dressed in a full gown and surgical gloves. Yes. Recently, talking about somebody that was found in Texas with Ebola. That's what he said. Did you hear about that guy? Yeah, that's the Glendale Galleries. That should be your avatar. Your luck
Yeah.
will change like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Just
should have
the-
said to him? You know
the
what I should have
Ebola
said?
strain.
I should have said to him, "Don't care."
Don't care.
What a story,
What
man.
a jerk. I can't imagine saying that to someone's face. Oh,
So
man.
mom comes back because the Thursday night football vacates
Yeah.
Thursday night,
Yeah,
right?
and we're going to be following the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, too
So,
bad for you.
Tough.
Nobody
tough life.
watches that show.
Nobody does.
Oh my gosh. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. This mom premieres this Thursday,
Yeah.
right before Halloween.
Yeah, 30th.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.